Welcome to the end of the carrot. Roger Rabbit Commentaries plays Dead Rising 1, the 2006 classic Xbox 360 previous exclusive only, now realized in 1080p resolution for PS4.
Okay, it's 11:30. So we have half an hour to get to the roof.
Yes, sir.
I doubt that guy's managed to stay alive this long. Yeah, but a promise is a promise.
Well, it's not just a promise. Frank doesn't just do photojournalism because it pleases him. This is no hobby. This is a job. Jobs make money. Yeah, it was Leroy. He's that guy that I couldn't show actually me saving.
Okay.
Am I out of pictures, really? At a time like this? I didn't think to change my batteries? All I want to do is just do a little roll call for all the characters I met along the way. Even Sophie, whose crotch could have gotten us enough erotica points.
Fantastic.
Okay, and then...
And then, of course, is these three. Just trying to get all three of them in the frame at the same time, because I don't have a lot of pictures left, everybody.
What a jerk.
Frank is a jerk. But it is only by solving the main story of the game and by playing overtime mode that Frank actually turns out to be the hero that the world never deserved.
You sure? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that the normal slash true ending, very specifically, Frank does still save pretty much all of the, maybe not all of the survivors, but a decent amount of them.
And you do get an achievement for saving lots and lots of survivors in a single playthrough. I think you have to save like 30 or more survivors in order to get that achievement.
Ooh.
Maybe not that many. Maybe more like 10.
I would think 15.
You know, you save one life, you save the entire world. No.
This isn't the plot of Heroes anymore.
I'm just making sure, also, that my feet are firmly planted at the exact fucking center of this H. Because I swear to God, I've had playthroughs where, like, I was at the helipad at noontime, but then instead of giving me the B ending cutscene, they gave me the D ending cutscene in which Ed is looking around, but there's nobody there. He says, well, when you're dead, you're dead. And then he gets eaten alive by a zombie because he let the zombie sneak up on him. No, but not this time. Frank is at the right place at the right time, jumping for joy.
The light accumulation behind those clouds is very painful, though.
And that's the game. Well done, player. You have completed 72-hour mode.
We never even got to show off Double Lariat. Man.
How about the triple Lindy? And then Frank got crushed by the helicopter.
I mean, it is what happens to a majority of Resident Evil protagonists, so...
Hey, Junior. How was your day at school?
Hey, Fred! I told you I'd come back for you.
It's Frank. Anyway, listen, we're gonna have more passengers than we agreed on. That's okay with you, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is a small helicopter.
Yeah, I don't think the helicopter can actually fit more than 15 people.
But then, of course, because there's a roof over the head, we can see Otis made it, Jesse made it, Brad is jagging off somewhere,
Who the hell is this?
and everybody had a nice day.
Survivor. Pulled right out of the depths of hell.
Hell, huh? Just what was going on down there anyway?
Nobody knows. Ed, nobody knows.
Although Frank West was able to escape with some headline-grabbing stories, the cause of the zombie outbreak remains shrouded in mystery. The days following the incident ushered in a series of similar zombie outbreaks in cities all across America. For a time, the city of Willamette would find its place in the spotlight, remembered as the first city to fall to the zombie onslaught.
Congratulations, player. You did something. You didn't do it, but you did something.
You sponsored Umbrella's takeover of the world. Haha.
Now, thanks to you, Umbrella's one step closer to setting up shop next to Dunkin' Donuts.
Pat Zimmerman.
And we also get this sweet
So-
metal song.
I'm going to be honest, Mr. Cloud. 72-hour mode, especially when you're not going for the A ending, doesn't seem like it's all that interesting of a playthrough.
You're telling me.
I understand that that time management is honestly one of the bigger aspects, but especially when you figured out what the good weapons and how to acquire them honestly are, I think this would get really repetitive for me specifically really quickly. Like probably by the end of the first day and a half, I'd be like, can I just be done now, please? I don't want to play this anymore. There's more zombies over there, and they're not worth killing.
There are always more zombies. Always.
And they're usually not worth killing. Like honestly, you showed off a couple of the boss fights early on, and those were way more interesting than the zombie fights were. Although they were also way more highly statted than they probably should have been.
Well, what I did was I made a decision as to the limits of the playthrough. The first and foremost limit, of course, being we're going to be missing out on a lot of cutscenes. There are very, very few cutscenes in this playthrough, which honestly would have also have lent to the running time that we would have seen. That you could easily set every cutscene in the game back to back, and then have a whole movie of just Dead Rising cutscenes, and then you could actually enjoy the story as well. Albeit you do not.
The Havoc engine is here.
Hell yeah, Havoc's here. We'll send in body parts all over the place. Hell yeah. Or how about throwing objects into other objects? Now that's Havoc. I do agree with you, Mr. Grid, that that going for the B ending in Dead Rising is a second to getting the A ending, the intended way of playing the game. Albeit you're in for a really different game experience going back to back. That it's the going for the main story is more difficult. You're probably going to be getting game overs more often. But you do get to enjoy more variety as far as what you do. It's not just killing zombies. There's a slew of human bosses that you have to take out in the process of getting that A ending. At least a half a dozen of them. And as we were mentioning in previous parts, the more of the map is open, there are more shortcuts. You get keys. Like, for example, you can finally get the maintenance hall pass key, which allows you to go directly from the underground to like 6 or 7 resurfaced locations all scattered throughout the mall, so that you can enjoy the freedom of taking alternate pathways to get to
large vehicles.
And large vehicles. I confess, though, I did enjoy at least being able to kill the zombies. I love being able to use the gun to pop them in the head in quick succession. It's a great way to enjoy killing zombies as a way of killing time.
New skill mastered. Okay, so almost 750,000 points.
Which is
10 survivors.
Let's look at the survivor chart after we count our points. Oh, the game is not just over just because the game is over. This game doesn't know when to stop.
You missed an entire row of personages.
Now, mind you, these are just the survivors. This is not.
Right.
This does not show any of the psychopaths that you run into during the game because you can't rescue psychopaths in this game.
So how do you get Nick and Wayne?
Well, hold on, I'm swimming through names right now. Wayne. Wayne does sound familiar. Oh yeah, there's. Oh, Wayne. No, Wayne is Wayne Fat Boy. Wayne might have been Fat Boy.
Okay.
In order to get Fat Boy to come with you, you got to feed him some food because he's fat. That all those survivors have different conditions that they exert on the player in order for Frank to actually get them in their party, because some survivors are not willing to come with Frank right away. Sometimes, some instances, you have to beat them up a little bit. One of those characters actually is a boss, and you have to take out his boss health bar and then put out a fire that he gets on his crotch because he dropped a Molotov cocktail on himself. Which means that there's a chance that he could die in the process, which means you miss out on being able to rescue him.
Ooh, pro wrestling boots have been added to the security room. Does that mean that we can actually use some luchador skills?
Nope.
Oh.
Frank does not gain abilities based on the clothes that he's wearing, for the record. The only way Frank can get more powerful among his loadout of skills is by leveling him up.
Right.
Now, here's a question for you with the limited time we have left. Do you think they intended, just like they're asking me right now, keep Frank's current status, for players to play a certain amount of the game first and then save their progress, save Frank's level, and then restart the game with a more powerful Frank?
I do, but I don't think that they were that they meant to do that in 72-hour mode specifically.
Well, mind you, 72-hour mode, overtime mode, and endless mode, those are the only modes that you get in Dead Rising. You unlock overtime mode as a result of getting the A ending.
So I think you're supposed to do 72-hour mode to get the A ending. Then you go into overtime mode afterwards, and then following that, you go. If you manage to complete overtime, then you go from there into endless.
Oh, and be careful. I hope you didn't get too attached to that clothing set you were wearing, because now you have to go back into the mall in order to get those clothes back.
Yeah.
But where are the wrestling boots? Frank's sweet chest hair is not wrestling boots. Surely my boots are around here somewhere. Oh, where did I leave my boots? I want to put them on. They are comfy.
Probably next to Jesse?
Jesse's not in the security room. We are back to the very beginning of the game. There's a camera showing a dude getting eaten alive by zombies. Otis had not yet welded shut the door, so we can go through there to the entrance plaza. Not those. It's like, oh, where are the new things? Where are the new things? Show me the new things. New things. Well, what does it say? Ooh.
Willamette Parkview Mall.
It's just it's a paper bag.
Yes.
It's a paper bag full of boots.
Boots.
Fuck yeah. Ready to step into the ring. They call this the starter step.
So this is not the Ditman glitch, but
This is me rapidly tapping up on my joystick over and over again. You can dit if you want to. You can dit all around. Gotta dit.
Okay, so what are all of the different combat moves, the unarmed combat moves that we actually managed to unlock during the first playthrough?
Well, we didn't get the neck twist. We got jump kick. We got I think we got like backhand. We didn't get roundhouse kick though. We didn't get wall kick either. Because a lot of the more useful skills, as you can imagine, you don't get those until you're at least like a level 20. Frank is a level 18 right now. So when you're this early level, for example, you're still getting your speed upgrades, you're still getting your health upgrades, you're throwing distance, your attack damage increase buffs, and you'll find that level 1 Frank is not going to be missed. But leveled up Frank, well, he's going to extend the lifespan of your Dead Rising game. That you want Frank to be powerful. You want Frank to be on time at the helipad.
If not an encyclopedia, then at least a list of moves that we've successfully unlocked that we can look at, right?
I mean, you can check out the skills that you got by the pause menu.
Okay.
It all started right here. There was a helipad, there was a man on a mission, and there was a mall full of zombies. And there's also this man.
Carlito.
You do owe Carlito a little more time. With his improved height on top of Frank, you could see that this imposing baddie is ready for you to take on his gauntlet of challenges inside his little mall of horrors.
He's only like 2 inches taller than we are. We could take him.
The boss is always taller. And we at Rocket Rabbit Commentaries thank you for watching along with Dead Rising 1. It was a pleasure to finally bring this game project to a close after years of not getting it done right. And we'll see you on our very next playthrough, everyone.
Hopefully there will be better air conditioning in that one.
Oh yes, and do stay cool, and always be cool.
Be safe, everybody.